in February, we invite all of our Miracle kids to come out and essentially walk in a fashion show. We often get sponsorships from Walmart, Target, whatever we can, so then the kids are able to get clothes for this specific event. And then we do different rounds based off of like our participants, some of our fundraisers, all that kind of stuff. This year, actually, our first round will be dedicated towards our fundraisers, and then our Greek life is typically our middle round to say thanks to all of our wonderful frat and sororities who participate. And then last but not least is our Pitt Pride round, which we're actually introducing this year. So then we could hopefully get some athletes and try to expand beyond just who we are as individuals, but rather who we are as a school.
I'm with Samara, and she is from UPMC Fundraising. So she has worked directly with some of these Miracle children in her time. So I guess, obviously, working with the children and being from UPMC, what is the impact of these smaller events for Pitt Dance Marathon leading up to it?
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite events that we do with PDM. It's just so cool to see. I mean, you can tell just by looking at the kids how excited they get about it, and just having everyone yell their name and everything. It's just so cool to see. But then fast forward like a few weeks from now, we've been doing this event for years. I'll hear from all these parents about like how special it made their kids feel, and just so I don't know, it's like empowering for them, I guess, after all they've been through, to come here and like imagine you're a little kid and hear all these people screaming your name. Like, it's just a really cool thing that you guys can do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, Joey, how did you prepare to walk this catwalk?
Well, as you can see, I got the nice suit. Came prepared.
You are looking nice. What are you most excited about for tonight?
I just can't wait to go up on the stage.
Mm-hmm. I am here with Max, and he is participating in the fashion show. It is Max's first year. So Max, why did you decide to participate in the Pitt Dance Marathon Fashion Show?
I really like to come to fundraisers because they're always really fun.
Yeah, these events are always fun. What is going to be your favorite part of tonight? Because you mentioned that you've done this before, so.
My favorite part's probably going to be walking down.
Walking down?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you look like you're very prepared.
Yeah.
You're walking before the children. What inspired you to be doing that and being a participant in this wonderful cause?
So growing up, my childhood best friend, she had cancer, and she was treated for pretty much her whole childhood. She's doing well now, but that's one of the biggest reasons that I got involved with PDM.
Yeah, I mean, such a great story. How do you believe that this event and other events like this just promote such a good cause, just involving the entire community and people on Pitt's campus?
Yeah, I think it's really great because it gets students involved that otherwise wouldn't really be involved, because not everybody has the means to donate monetarily. So people coming and attending and showing support, it gets them involved in our cause, like as involved as we are.
Yeah, and I'm sure your favorite part was the catwalk. Tell us, how was your experience walking with the two children?
Oh my gosh, they are the funniest kids ever. You cannot hang out with them without a smile on your face. We practice our pose all the time back there, and it was just so much fun.
So I'm here with Jimmy. It was kind of hard to get. He's kind of a celebrity here because he killed it tonight. And you got to walk 3 times, so I have to ask, what was your favorite time walking? Because you killed it on all 3 times you went on the runway.
Whenever I wheelied.
But yeah, that was a cool shot. How does it feel being up on that stage? Everyone
It's
just
awesome. I love seeing all you guys.
I know. You did truly amazing. The wheelie was crazy. And do you think you're going to participate next year? Have to ask.
Yes.
You do? Perfect. We can look forward to Jimmy next year. I am with Jimmy and Lily's mom, post-fashion show, Lacey, and obviously letting your kids participate in this is just so great for the cause. Why is it important to let kids who were possibly directly affected in the fashion show for fundraising for the hospitals?
Why is it so important to have them involved? The stories live inside people. They carry you through the dark times in your life. They motivate people to do things that are extraordinary and out of the ordinary, and we need that. We need to know the stories behind the kids, because they're not their diagnosis. They never were. They're these vibrant, amazing kids that just need support, and you guys are doing that at PDM, and by supporting this in Children's Hospital, that's exactly what you're doing. You're giving those kids light and a path to walk, and we're grateful, and that's why they participate, and that's why they do PDM, to make sure that people know their story and have supportive people like you guys doing great things for them. So we're grateful.
That's awesome. How does it feel being a parent, seeing your kids just take away the spotlight on the catwalk?
My favorite part is just watching their faces light up when people just genuinely care for them, and that's what they feel when they're here with PDM. Anybody involved in this entire program, they always feel loved, and I think that's the whole thing. I think that's its own form of healing, and that's what you guys give to these kids relentlessly through PDM. So I think they need that, and it's great what you guys do here, and I hope you guys continue this forever because it really makes a difference in the kids' lives. But yeah, watching them take the spotlight, nothing like it in the world.
Yeah, it's truly amazing. Have you done this before? Is this your first time?
So Jimmy and Lily have been doing the fashion show since Jimmy was, I'm gonna say, six or seven, so he was very little when he started here, and he'd come out on stage and jam out, and Lily followed suit because she wanted to be a fashion designer. And I'm telling you, he walked out on stage for that first time and he just started going, whoa, this is cool. I like this. I like people when people cheer for me, and he has done it ever since, and he's an inspiration. I mean, Jimmy's had a brain tumor since he was 4 months old. So to be able to overcome what he's overcome and to share his story, and then to also feel so much love from people relentlessly, it's a big deal.
Is that just what makes you come back every year?
Every year.
The excitement never gets old. It's just every year.
I just love seeing him embraced for who he is instead of his diagnosis.
Obviously, all of the students mostly walk to these kids. Why is it important for students to connect with these younger kids and just leading this event all together?
I think it's pretty important just because I think kids, especially college age, they're closer to their age. You know, there's people they can look up to that aren't necessarily adults. You know, adults can be pretty intimidating. But just having like someone that's around your age, just kind of be a role model for you, be a little person you can look up to, I think is also very important for them, you know?
Yeah. Tonight, I am here with one of our participants for the Dance Marathon Fashion Show. I'm here with Nora M. And it is not Nora M's first time here tonight, so she's going to share a little why she keeps coming back to the fashion show.
It's fun because I get to walk down and I get to make up my own dance.
Just tell me, why is it important for students to be walking these miracle kids? And how do you encourage other students to get involved with this? Because this is just such a great cause.
Yeah, I think for a lot of students, PDM and the cause sometimes feels really far away. So when we can bring the kids onto campus and walk with them and actually show what the money and what the donations and all your hard work goes for, it really makes a big impact, and it really has students come back year after year and gets encouraged to walk and gets encouraged to join in PDM itself.
Yeah, and how do these kind of smaller events leading up to PDM, how do they help so much in the long run for the fundraiser?
Yeah, so first it's a really good encouragement piece, so everyone gets really excited and they get really even more motivated to donate, but then little by little funds add up, and then we have an even bigger total at the end. So little things really do add up.
And how important is it for events like these to be student run?
I think it's really important because it just promotes the message of the power that people coming together can have, because we're all students. When we all came to campus, we were not involved in anything, and we united for this cause, and we're doing things like this, like Day of. It's just really inspiring.
How do you believe participating in events like these, how meaningful is it to you?
Well, for us it's super meaningful now, plus it makes people aware of what's happening, and you get a front row seat to see the kids that are involved in it. And you know, it doesn't matter how old they are, they can be younger or older, but when you see them small like this, it's a little more serious, you know what I mean? It's always serious, but when it's your own son, I mean, there's really nothing that we won't do for children's right now, you know what I mean? Yeah. They came through when it was a close call, so we're eternally grateful for them, and we're indebted to them, and hopefully we won't have to see them again, but we go every 3 months and get retested, and we have a friend right over there who plays hockey with our son that also had an issue. So it's a pretty big deal, and it's important to us, and it's always going to be important to us. So we're glad to be here.
Thank you so much for being
Absolutely.
here. Absolutely.